And we're back. So today, my idea is to record quickly record 4 video cases for you, 4 retro gaming PCs for you. So 4 videos. So before this, I'll upload the Street Fighter case. That's number 1. Number 2 is this one, the Gamdias. Is number 2. And then the third one will be an old school Corsair case. That's number 3. And then number 4 will be the Montec Air 100 case. So those 4, I'll just record them really quick, back to back to back to back. And because today I got some free time, so, and all the cases are done, so I'll just record them real quick, back to back to back, and then I'll throw them on Vegas Pro, edit it a little bit, and then I'll put them on YouTube. Hopefully tonight, everything. So otherwise, you know, who knows when I'll have some spare time again. So, all right, so let's continue. So this is the second build, 2 of 4, and the case I picked up from Micro Center is the Gamdias. Hold on, I already forgot what's the name of it. What's the name of the case? TALOS E2T. Okay, good. Yeah, the name of the case is Gamdias. That's the name brand, Gamdias, and the exact model is TALOS E2 Elite. Right? Let me see. Is that what it says here? Yeah. Okay. TALOS E2 Elite, and it's the ARGB version. Okay. And when I think of TALOS, I think of TALOS 1 in the video game Prey. So if you've never played Prey, I recommend you go purchase Prey and download it, install it. It's available on, you know, obviously it's available on Steam, but I recommend going to GOG and get your DM free copy. Anyways, what else can we talk about this day? So this is the TALOS E2. This is the ARGB version, and it comes with 4 ARGB fans, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. They are ARGB, and you control it from here on the top. So this case, you got the power button, the reset button, and a dedicated LED button, which is kind of nice. Normally you don't see that, so you have all 3 buttons: power, reset, and LED. The only drawback about this particular version is the all 4 ARGB fans. There is no hub. So you have to daisy chain them together in, I guess, what do you call it? In series, you know. This fan connects to that fan, that connects to this fan, that connects to that fan, and the final fan connects to the ARGB hub, which is integrated up here in the case. So the drawback from that is, from what I can tell, the plug on the fans are kind of like proprietary. Or maybe they're universal, but I haven't seen that universal type here in the United States. Maybe in China, maybe it is universal out there now. I don't know. But that's not the regular ARGB or RGB standard that you see here in the United States, which is either the 3-pin. It's either 3-pin, right? It's either 3-pin or 4-pin ARGB, RGB. But this one's a little weird 4-pin connector that's unique to itself. So it might be universal in China, but I haven't seen it being used by any of the other case manufacturers. But unless it's something new, so I'm assuming that it's not. I'm assuming it's proprietary. So. Which kind of sucks. So when one of the fans fail, you can't simply use a universal fan. You have to get another another Montag fan. So I don't know where you're going to get one of those unless you can maybe look for it on I don't know, on AliExpress maybe, or Amazon or eBay. But I just checked right now, and I don't see that you can buy one fan all on its own. So you're going to be kind of SOL and screwed if one of these fans are fail on you. So I'm thinking short term, if one of the fans fail, I would say keep. We got 4, so if one of the fans fail, move all 3 of them up here, and then just use 3 with that. And then for the 4th one, I guess you're going to have to buy ARGB, you know, an ARGB hub, an ARGB fan, and some sort of remote control, and then install it on the back. Or if you got an ARG motherboard, then just connect the 4th fan, your new fan, replacement fan, to the motherboard. So I don't know. So keep that in mind. But you know, as long as all 4 of them working, I guess you got no problem. What else? Oh yeah. So on this particular build, well, hold on. Let me. I guess let me show you that really quick. So to remove this side panel, you just swing it out with this cool handle. You see that? It has a ring and a fold down and fold out. Fold in, fold out little like ring. You see the ring? And it's on a hinge. So you see the hinge right there? It's pretty gravy. And then you just grab on it and carefully pull up without breaking anything. You see that? Yeah, pretty gravy. So hold on, let me put this off to the side. I'll be right back. Give me a sec. Okay, so you saw that, right? And in the very top of the case, oh yeah, I don't know if you noticed it, but this isn't a standard ATX case. It's kind of like shrunk, because normally a standard ATX case is a little bit longer. So keep that in mind. So this case is really meant. This case is really meant for if your build is a 2-fan video card. If you have a 2-fan video card, then this would make more sense, because a 3-fan video card might not fit in here, and if it does fit, you're going to be pretty close to the fans. So keep that in mind. Yeah, ideally, you want to use this case with a 2-fan video card. Yeah. But I don't know, I guess some 3-fan video cards are kind of small anyway, so they might be a little bit longer. So keep that in mind. But ideally, this is definitely like for a 2-fan or a single-fan video card. And it depends on the end consumer, because some consumers, you know, they don't like large cases. Or it depends on where you're going to put it. If you're going to put this on the floor, then it probably doesn't matter. You can get the nice, really big, extra large case. You can put it on the floor. But on the table, it might make more sense to have a smaller, compact case like this. Or what else? Or above your table, if you got like a bookshelf system, then you know, I could see a smaller case making more sense to put it on the bookshelf above your table. You want to, you know, either this kind of case or one size down. You want the MATX case or even an ITX case, and you put that on the bookshelf, right? So those are ideas. So yeah, so this is like a subcompact ATX case. This is not a normal, that's not a normal length, Joe. So keep that in mind. What else? So here on the top, it's meant for 2 case fans. It's meant for 2 case fans, and here's your, you know, typical magnetic air filter, right? So I don't have any fans here on top. You know, I don't think it's necessary, but if you're into aesthetics, then sure, just add 2 more RGB fans. so you can illuminate the case even more so, you know. But you know, that's up to you, or buy them later, right? What else is unique to this case? Oh well, yeah, I mean, you know, you don't have to watch my review. I mean, technically, go on YouTube right now and just put Talos, Gamdias TALOS E2 Elite, and there's a bunch of content creators that already did a good review on this. So I guess you don't really need to see my review, but so I guess I'll just try to point out things that that's unique and particular to my build, right? Okay, so what else is unique? Oh yeah, one neat thing about this particular case I know is this. On the back of the case, it has 3 slots here. So I think what they try to do here is they made the case a little bit wider than normal, right? I think that's what they did here. They added a few more inches to make this case a little bit wider, and then they give you this provision so you can add a video card and put it, what do they call it? Vertical? A vertical. So you can put your card on this in a vertical mount situation, but then you would have to buy a riser cable. A riser cable from the video card to your motherboard. So that's on you. It doesn't come with the video. I mean, it doesn't come with the case, so you have to buy the riser cable. And I guess it doesn't have to be any, it could just be any generic riser cable. So I don't know if Gamdias makes riser cables, but you know, just go on Amazon or eBay or Newegg and just put a GPU riser cable 3.0, 4.0, and you gotta specify the angle too, 90 degree or 180. I think is the most popular, 90 or 180. So pay attention to what kind of cable you want. And it's got to be long enough, so I think the more popular length is 30 centimeters. So yeah, keep that in mind. Riser cable, 3.0 for the older video cards, 4.0 for newer video cards, 30 centimeters and 90 degrees. Okay? Because yeah, I think you know, me personally, I think it looks better in the vertical position. So you know, spend I think the riser cable costs $20, $30, or $40, somewhere around there. $20, $30, or $40. And don't get the cheap cables. Make sure you get something decent. Like a Cool Master is usually $20, $30, or $40. And put that riser cable here, and then you can mount that video card further out and vertical. And you know, I think it looks kind of cool. So do that if you're interested, right? And yes, this is the first time just to change it up. I got power supply extensions that are rainbow color. So I thought that was kind of cool. In Spanish, we would call that arcoiris, right? So those are arcoiris rainbow color extensions. So those are available on Amazon if you're interested. And it kind of makes sense because if you put the ARGB lights in rainbow mode, it complements. It's very complementario to see the ARGB lights all lit up, plus the arcoiris power extensions, and arcoiris ARGB lights going on at the same time. I think it's really cool. So consider that if you like your rainbow colors. It is cool. I've never seen any content creator do that. This is the first time. I might be the only one doing it. I haven't really checked. Check around YouTube and see if anybody has ever thought about rainbow color extensions. But just by accident, I was just looking at all the different colors on Amazon, and I was just getting tired of the same white, blue, red, right? So I said, is there another color? And I saw arcoiris there, so I picked up the arcoiris just to change it up. So I figure maybe also you might thought that I buy not just for myself, but to make a video on it and see how it looks like. So there you go. Let's see, in the front of the case, in the front of the case, it's a glass panel. The glass panel is glued onto the front frame. So when you pull it off, you pull off the frame is glued onto the glass. So you pull off the front plastic frame. So this part right here, right? This plastic frame, you pop it out. You know, you pop this out. Boop. So don't separate the glass from the frame. That's glued on with some sort of tape. So, you know, that's not where you pull it off. You're supposed to leave the glass on. Leave the glass attached to the plastic frame. You pop out this plastic frame, you know, by grabbing on the bottom and carefully, you know, popping it out. Okay. If you wanna, why would you do that though? Oh yeah, you want to work on the front. If you want to replace the front case fans or pull off the case fans because they're really dusty, you want to wash them and clean them, right? Right. And in the back, it's nothing special. Like I say, there's no ARGB hub. So power supply, hard drive, and the fans are connected by, like I told you, in series. So really nothing special in the back to show you. And in the back, yeah, nothing special here. The only thing is, like I say, the option of the vertical card, which is nice, you know, nice. It's nice to have options, right? And I think we're almost done then. This is another retro build. So the motherboard is a Gigabyte AM3 Plus motherboard with an FX 8300 CPU. The Cooler, this is just a regular Cooler Master 120, right? And for fan, I took out the Cooler Master fan because it's not ARGB, and I bought I believe it's Thermalright. Yeah, I think so. I bought a Thermalright ARGB fan in place of, and then I daisy chained. I think so, right? Yeah. I think there is a provision. There's a provision with the proprietary fans. It has a little pigtail, so you can still daisy chain a regular ARGB fan to their hub. So I'm almost sure that's what happened. So I didn't have to buy an additional hub or anything. So I just daisy chained the regular ARGB 3-pin to their motherboard, because I think I remembered seeing a little pigtail sticking out of the circuit board that goes up here. So when you press this button, all of them are synchronized. So that's how that works. And what else? Yeah, we already talked about the power supply cables. For video card, we just got a nice old school EVGA GTX 970, right? And I like to always use a video card support bracket or stick. What do you call these? I don't know. I call it a stick. I forgot the name of that. But you know, these little thingies. So sometimes you know, just to change it up. Sometimes I buy the video card support bracket, and sometimes I'll use a stick. What I like to do is when I order one, I'd like to order maybe three different kinds. So the next build, you know, I can't assume anything. So I just anticipate having, you know, maybe 3 different types of brackets, and then, you know, when I'm making the build on the next computer, I have options, and then I see which one works better. So on this particular build, you know, this seemed too long, right? Anyway, so the little stick was enough. So there you go. And what else? For memory, this is DDR3 1600. It's the same RAM sticks you would use on Intel 4th generation. And I guess you could use it also on first, second, and third, but it will normally run at 1333. You know, if you guys didn't know. So 1, 2, 3, 4, but normally these sticks are used on 4th generation, but they should work on 1, 2, and 3 as well. And on and also on AM3 Plus, right? FX. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, and in the basement we got a 2.5 SSD and a 3.5 old school hard drive for the video games. And for Windows, yeah, I tried Windows 10 IoT and it's working just fine. So, you know, if you're interested, the only two guys I know that really talk about it is Tech Syndicate and Techia City. They got videos on Windows 10 IoT and 11 IoT. So, you know, if you wanna check that out, just go to their channel and check out their information. That way, you know, if it's important to you, that way you can still get updates next year, right? Security updates, you know. And I think that's it, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. If I forgot something, oh, the power supply. If you can tell, just like the Street Fighter, I bought a second Seasonic M12 80 Plus bronze. So these are discontinued, right? But these are oldies but goodies. So, and it's legit Seasonic. We love Seasonic, right? Everybody loves Seasonic. So that's a legitimate Seasonic power supply, oldie but goodie. And I can, well, you can't really tell on the video camera, but you know, when I buy used power supplies, I normally open them up carefully and then, you know, wash them out, blow them all out, wash it all out, dry it all out. And then I visually inspect inside if anything's burnt or something smells funny or anything like that, right? And then I make sure it's nice and dry and I put it all back together. So it's funny, but usually on these Seasonics, you can tell right away when you pick it up. It's like, it feels like it's almost twice as heavy. It feels like a good power supply, you know what I mean? I don't know what they use inside of it, but it feels good, you know. It has a good weight. It has a good weight when you grab it. So, yeah, I recommend. If you're not afraid of oldie but goodie power supplies, definitely Seasonic should be on your list. Okay. And yeah, I don't know the thing. That's it, right? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Listo. So, what we'll do after this? Then I got two more then, all right? We did the Street Fighter. We did the Gamdias TALOS. I will show you next. The third computer is about the same thing like this. It's in an old school Corsair case. Or it's an old school Corsair case with an FX 6300. That's the third build. And then I'll quickly show you the last build that I have available that's already done. It's a Montech Air 100 white case MATX, and that was actually a case swap. I took an Acer OEM motherboard from I'll show you the model. I guess it's Acer TC 780. I'm sorry, I don't remember it now, but it's an OEM computer, so I pulled out the OEM motherboard and I stuck it in there, and yeah, it worked out really nice. So I'll show you that right now. Just give me maybe an hour or two. I'll show you right now. Let me stop the camera and let me bring out the Corsair on the FX 6300. That's the third computer, and then right after that I'll whip out the white Montech Air 100 with an Acer motherboard. That's the fourth. Okay. And then what else we'll do after that? Then I'll take all the computers to the kitchen. I'll plug it into the AC outlet. I'll power it up so you can see how the fans light up. You know, because you might want to see how it looks like once the ARGB is lit up, right? So I'll show you really quick a little light show. And what else? And then I will power up Cyberpunk, and we'll drive around the expressway a little bit with MSI Afterburner running some numbers. So you know, I'm sure almost everybody likes to see the numbers, how they behave. So I'll do that too. And then I'll once all those video clips are done, I'll put them all together on Sony Vegas Pro, and I will try to upload everything tonight, and then you can check it all. So yeah, it's 4 computers back to back. The Street Fighter, the second is the Gamdias, the third is the Corsair case, the fourth is the Montech Air 100. And then last week, if you're interested, last week I uploaded the Core 2 Quad in a Cougar case, and the second build from last week was the i7 870 in a Cougar case as well. So that's a total of 6. So 4 right now, and then last week was 2 more, so it's a total of 6. Okay, so that's all I got for you right now. That should keep you busy for a little bit, right? Okay. So I guess that's it, right? Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I think that's it. So give me a second, and I'll put this on the shelf, and I will bring out the Corsair case. And then after that, I'll bring out the Montech case. All right? See you in just a bit. Bye!